Mr. Billy Ray Turner. Stand, please, sir. This verdict reads as follows. State of Tennessee versus Billy Ray Turner, docket number 1705881, count 1, first-degree murder. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in count 1 of the indictment. Count 2, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. The verdict reads as follows. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged in count 2 of the indictment. Count 3, criminal attempt first-degree murder. The verdict reads as follows. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of criminal attempt first-degree murder as charged in count 3 of the indictment. And this verdict and jacket is signed by the foreperson of the jury, by the foreman, rather, of the jury. Mr. Turner, you may have a seat, please, sir. Now, I'm not going to call you by names. I'm going to go by the number in which you're seated in the jury box. Start on the end. Juror number 1, is this your verdict, ma'am? Juror number 2, is this your verdict, ma'am?
Yes.
Juror number 3, is this your verdict, sir?
Yes, it is.
Juror number 4, is this your verdict, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Jury number 5, is this your verdict, sir?
Yes, sir.
Juror number 8, is this your verdict, sir?
Yes, sir.
Jury number 9, foreman of the jury, is this foreperson of the jury? I apologize. Is this your verdict, sir?
Yes.
Juror number 10, is this your verdict, ma'am?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is this your verdict, ma'am?
Yes.
Juror number 12, is this your verdict, ma'am?
Yes.
Juror number 13, is this your verdict, sir?
Yes.
And lastly, juror number 14, is this your verdict, ma'am?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this is going to conclude your service. You've had a very long 8 days. Well, let's go back one day to March 4th when I first saw you at the jury assembly room when you showed up with about 200 of your fellow Shelby Countyans. And I told you that you were going to be on a case that I couldn't talk to you about. I told you not to read anything, not to look at anything. And I told you it would take about 7 to 10 days to try this case. It took 8 days from Monday to Monday to try the case, and it's asking a lot of you. To tell you you're going to be sequestered, would not be able to stay with your family, would not be at your job, and we're going to take you away from all of those comfort creatures, take your phones from you, and told you that when you got here on Monday, when you got on Tuesday morning, rather, that you'd be a guest of Shelby County and that you could not go home until this verdict has been received, whatever the verdict is. You could have given me a million reasons as to why, Judge Coffey, this is really not a good idea. You could have said a lot of silly things like some people did in some of those questionnaires as to why trying a case would not be a good idea. It is the trial system that we have in this country is the best system in the world. I don't apologize for you. I won't tell you that it's absolutely the best thing. If I were made king of jury trials, there's some things I would change, but it's absolutely the best system in the world. It is not perfect. I would not tell you it's perfect. It is flawed. But folks like you, when you receive a summons and 15 of you have heard this trial for a week, 7, 8 days, and 12 of you decided this case, it is asking a lot of you, and on behalf of the great volunteer state of Tennessee, the 4.5 million citizens of the state, all the persons, all the parties involved in this case, Mr. Billy Turner, Mr. John Perry, Andre Thomas for Mr. Turner, Mr. Paul Hagerman, Mr. Austin Schofield for the state. On behalf of all of the family members of Lorenzen Wright, Ms. Deborah Marion, who has been waiting 12 years to get what she believes is justice for her son. I want to thank you for all the court personnel that you've taken 8 days out of your life to hear this case. When I told you on March 4th and when I told you Monday that you make a decision as to what happens in your community, it's not your president, it's not your governor, not your mayors, not your judges, not your elected officials. Jurors make a determination as to what is, in fact, against the peace and dignity of the state of Tennessee. Thank you for your service.